the beach, even over breakfast. And with fast free delivery, there's more time for the good stuff. Shop America's #1 pet pharmacy.
Favorite narrator.
Hello? There we go. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tavris. We had a little bit of technical difficulty there. We're going to be playing some Dungeons and Dragons today. Finishing up our Rick and Morty one shot. If I would have remembered, yeah, if I would have remembered how this game played out, I would have not had you guys go through the pizzeria area last game because that took so long.
Yeah.
And that is a big portion of this. There is a couple of combats in this one too, but
good to know.
We might have a short session today. And if we do, we'll find a board game or something to play maybe. We might just have a short session on stream and then we'll play board games as fun for ourselves. Anyways,
I'm still kind of disappointed that it took us so long to figure out ray gun.
Ray gun? Oh, dude.
Ray gun.
I mean, ray gun's not that bad. I think the hardest one is the mouth one.
Yeah.
And I find it funny
that one sucked.
The first one, when I played it, my GM swore up and down I cheated. And it's like, no, dude. The only reason I knew that one was somebody recently, I watch a lot of streams that do riddles and jokes and stuff like that, and YouTube stuff like that. And they had recently done that. And I don't know whether they did it because, they had got the game or not and put it onto their stream. But it was one of those, I'd recently heard it, but I didn't hear it with just the letters. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what comes next? And he starts listing off these letters and I'm like,
wait, one damned minute.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, but I want to say the one that I heard was reverse. So it took me a second, but I put it all together and I was like, oh, it's this. And he's like, how the fuck did you figure that out? I'm like,
I am a god. You may bow down to me whenever you please.
Yeah, but he was upset with me because I figured it out so fast.
Oh, boo fucking who.
Yeah.
At least they didn't end up naked and you had Morty staring at his mom's butt.
Very true. So, last we left off...
Do we need to take a short rest?
We took...
Can we?
Can't take a long one.
Can't take a long rest, but you can take a short rest if you hadn't already.
I don't remember if we did or not. Yeah,
I do know I petty drank potions in front of you.
So where are you at?
I'm not quite bleeding.
I want to say you guys took a short rest.
We leveled up. I remember.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, we had leveled up. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So when last we left off, you guys had just finished Frankie Theme's animatronic pizzeria, where the animatronics come to life every 12 hours and murder everybody that was in the area. And if you died in it, you had to relive knowing everything that had just witnessed, because you would come back to life as if nothing had happened to you.
I still feel bad for that kid.
3 weeks. So I was telling my girlfriend about that, and she was like, "You're a horrible person." I'm like, "Well, I did the math in my head. Wouldn't a parent want to not knowing how the thing worked? Wouldn't they want to try to save their child the brutal thing of living through that multiple times?" And she's like, "Well, yeah." I'm like, and she goes, "But that's still horrible." And I'm like,
if she thinks that's horrible, I give you full permission to explain my character's mindset in the actual Tyria game.
anyways.
If we short rested, I didn't roll for.
I think we just
HP.
leveled up and that was
Okay.
it. So we'll if you wanted to take a short rest, you can while you're in
Oh,
this
son of a
hallway.
bitch, I put the D8s up.
Do you need a D8?
No, I'm just gonna borrow one of Page's and give this a Wheaton curse.
He's like, don't touch my shit.
Not bad.
Okay.
No, I'm one below.
You're gonna open the next door.
Yeah. Sneakily.
Sneakily, give me that. Give me that sneaky sneaks.
So the 0 there didn't register at first. 16.
16.
Oh,
Silence.
This room looks a whole lot like that movie about the weirdo with the candy factory. That scene with all the kids where the ones get sucked up the pipe. Remember that? It's like that, but with gold pieces and treasure everywhere. There's a massive treasure chest perched on a toadstool in one corner of the room. The chest is made of wood. The toadstool is made of sapphires. A geyser of gold and platinum coins cascades from a fountain in the wall, forming a makeshift river of fortune that bisects the room. A bridge across the river is made of diamonds, and the trees along its banks are glittering rubies. Gorgeous emerald meadows cover the rest of the room, littered with flowers crafted from a pearlescent white material. Probably pearl, all things considering.
So this seems like a trap.
oh, of course. Is there like any people moving around? Or is it just
Oh God, if we get Oompa Loompa.
that's what I'm waiting for?
You know,
Oompa Loompa Loompa-dee-dee. I have a question that is for thee.
I mean, you know, you can go swimming in the river. You can play with the geyser of gold and platinum coins.
Seems like that would hurt.
Oh,
A lot.
I'm gonna go up to the geyser of platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah. And try and pick out a coin. I want to see what happens.
You can take a coin.
Yeah.
You take a coin.
I got a platinum. Wait. I bite it. See if it's real. Are these fucking chocolate covered coins? Like the chocolate coins.
It's real.
Ooh.
So you start filling up a sack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
So
I'm then going.
the only thing in this room that doesn't look like it's made of a lot of money is the treasure chest. Unless, you know, birch is considered a
Ooh, it's bird.
precious thing.
That's nice.
Can be.
I would like to go up to the chest
Yeah.
and check it for traps because I don't trust you, Rick.
As you start looking it over, it
It's a,
take this with my blessing comes out of its mouth, and it opens up, and a crown constructed entirely out of multicolored gemstones appears.
yes.
So as soon as you put it on your head,
Yes.
you feel that your head is being tugged as you start to float via your head, as the crown has are basically like winged boots, except
Your head.
Just constantly levitating now.
Nice.
Ooh, it's stretching out my neck,
There you
getting rid of all that compression.
go. I can get taller. Finally.
Shut up. I'm still mad at you
Mm.
since you regret me.
oh, you're supposed to know there is a. Why in the world they didn't do that right? That's supposed to be a door.
Door.
Is the treasure chest still open, or did it shut after Page at the crown.
Go check out.
It's still there.
Like it's still open, or
No, it shut itself.
I'll approach the chest.
Take minutes with my blessing! Inside is a tiara carved out of one giant sapphire.
Ooh.
Uh,
Haha, this one's cursed.
the wearer of this can now cast the fireball spell with a save DC of 12 once a day.
Fuck you.
The tiara is worth 900 gold pieces
Damn.
by itself. The crown is worth 800 gold pieces.
And fireball is 8 d6.
Mm-hmm. Fire damage. Mom. All I think of, like, oh yeah, it's a winged boots crown, is that it just popped out a pair of just tiny little wings and just.
So what do you do?
I flutter back to the chest.
Okay.
Just stare. This chest is amazing. Dude, I am dripping right now. Are we done here?
I think so, yeah.
You think so? It doesn't look like there's anything else in this room.
Nope.
What is with the river? Like, is it anything special? Spell slots come
No, the river is platinum and gold coins.
back. Okay.
So, but you can sort of weird. You can actually put your foot in it and like they will roll around it as they like roll
Like-
across.
Like waterwood.
So you
Cool.
could technically, if you wanted, you could Scrooge the duck.
That's dangerous. I watched
fucking doing
Family
it.
Guy.
I'm fucking doing it.
You-
Scrooge McDuck in this.
Okay.
I take bludgeoning
He's-
damage.
He's swimming through a river of coins. And you do. You
Yep.
take a little bit of bludgeoning damage. As the coins do, like, peck you in the face a little bit. Take 3 bludgeoning.
Rude, sir.
I mean, I said you could Scrooge McDuck. I didn't say.
Oh my
you
god, I'm
could.
Scrooge McCaffwork.
Do you need an eraser?
No. Fine. Shut up. You ready?
Which door are you going out?
There's only one, right?
No, there's 2.
Oh,
Um.
the one that we did not come in from.
Okay, so that one.
Yeah.
As you go towards the door,
Uh-oh.
the door opens, and busting into the room is 3 4-foot-tall orange people.
Sing for us.
And they give us your money, bitches.
Flap, 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 flap.
Roll initiative.
Loompa, loompa, doopity doo. I'm gonna steal all your coin from you.
See, I don't have to sing because it does straight up say, they just say, give me your shit, bitches.
I fluttered higher.
Well, that'll be your first thing that you do on your turn. 25 to 20? 15 to 20?
18.
15.
Okay, so you.
Yep.
Starting with,
Is that where we are?
sure.
Give us your money, bitch.
Be something like that. So, Lion, you're up.
Okay. Well, damn, I was gonna try out the fireball, but we're too close for that.
That's also the entire fucking room. I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast fireball.
I'm going to spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a horse. She's a vet.
Oh.
All life is precious and should be preserved, especially horses. So it's just like a metallic horse.
I
And
was kind of hoping it'd be a Jerry head so she could just beat the shit out of Jerry at the same time. Oh, that's not fair.
just roll to attack with it, right?
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
20. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17.
Dead.
And then I'm going to attack with the mace.
Okay.
12.
That hits.
Cool. 7.
Dead. Your attack.
I flutter down on top, just slash at him with my scimitar. 17 plus 4, 21.
That hits.
Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Dead.
Give me your money, bitch.
You start looting them.
Yep.
Yeah.
1,000 gold on each of them.
1,500 apiece.
As
feel
as
like
the
this-
last one falls, both doors.
So they were latched shut when they came in.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, that's fairly easy.
I don't trust this. As I flutter towards the door. Yep. Now I'm going through.
Okay.
Which I go, holy fuck.
What are you, fucking stupid? You can't just take that stuff. You're like that shitty grandpa who made his family do all the work. Is this a metaphor effective at all? You sure? You got it? You understand? I just want to give you stuff and take it away to make you sad. I'm Gygax rigged! All of the treasure that you've gained in the dungeon, period. Everything you have picked up in the dungeon that was not originally yours is now gone.
Give me $6. Okay.
Red spider, the ruby, tiara.
How much fall damage do I take?
I don't think
I haven't been on the ground at all. I've just been fluttering.
I mean, you're not 10 foot high.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means I have literally 10 gold on them because that's where I walked in at.
We gotta go back.
To where?
The beginning. We have to go back. I need my shiny click clacks. I need
I'm gonna assume if it just disappears, the curse disappears.
No, I need my shiny click clacks.
No, that doesn't go.
Oh, it does not. We'll buy you more.
But I know where they are.
He won't let you take them out.
Okay, hear me out.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
There's actually another subtext. Anybody avoid taking any treasure in the room whatsoever. I see you've resisted the temptation of material wealth. Well done. But you should understand that money is the only thing that talks in this world. So enjoy. And they are awarded 1,000 gold.
Wow. That was the trick. If we had only tell you what was in the chest,
Still counts as a treasure from the room. Anything from the room.
too easy.
That's the whole point.
Oh wait, no, I had my original ass, so we're good. I was worried that I lost half my ass again. Can I borrow your eraser now?
Now I need that eraser.
Find another one soon.
I lost my Messiah necklace. How will people know?
You also lost your scimitar, didn't you?
Yep. And my nifty ring. My ruby that smells of pie. And my flask of Ipcak. And the hat from the wizard I shot. Shut up.
But doesn't it teach you not to be a murder hobo, or not to be like a greedy piece of shit in D&D?
Fuck you, Rick. Because one, I still have a curse of I need more click-clacks. And I'm still permanently terrified of pirates.
Again, didn't it teach you a lesson?
No, I continue.
So you continue down the hallway?
Yes.
So there's supposed to be a door here as well. Well, it won't light up. One here.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, cartographers and whatnot didn't get paid enough.
Lazy bitch.
Stealthily opening the door.
Yes.
Where do you dweebs think you're going? There's no room there. I should know, don't you think? I invented this dungeon. Don't. No. Quit walking over there. Quit it.
No.
Keep walking.
I had a pie-shaped ruby and you took it from me.
You're gonna open the
I
door.
had a pie-scented ruby. Yes.
Okay, what the fuck? I didn't put this room here. So which one of you clowns did? Now listen. You think it's funny to mess with rickety old Grandpa Rick, but I have way more good years left than any of you do. So hey, who the hell are you? What is this? You can't just get your hands off me. Where are you taking? Well, sorry about how mean this dungeon has been so far. This is a nice room. Shafts of gold light filter in from some unknown source. Hundreds of butterflies flit gently across the room, sometimes landing on beautiful flowers growing out of the walls and floor. Somewhere in the ceiling, speakers play soothing new agey music.
Is it human music?
Was that the voice of the woman that was in that room before that was writing the story?
Nope.
It's Unity.
Doesn't seem to be anything else in here. So,
As you stand there,
Mhm.
butterflies start to land on you. The first one lands on you, and you feel a little bit better. And then the second one lands, and you feel a little bit better.
these are good butterflies.
I want to stab it.
Don't stab butterflies.
I want to stab the butterfly. I'm not going to stab
Endorphins.
the butterfly.
Endorphins, my friend.
Why do you get all the happiness?
They land on you too.
I need it. Miss, my mom regrets me.
I mean, you can do an animal handling check and see if you can get them to land on you.
Oh, so they are only landing on me?
Only one of them did.
Yes, I would like to try an animal handling check.
Okay.
17.
You coax a couple of them over to you,
Yay.
and they all land on your hand and like up your arms, and for about 5 of them do,
Yeah.
and you gain 5 HP.
I'm back to full.
I'm already at max.
Okay.
Spell slots back.
No.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's just pitiful to watch.
Shut up, Mom. This is why you regret me, huh?
Yes.
Thank you.
So do you do anything else? Flowers, butterflies, rays of light, and wonderful new age music.
I just vibe.
say thank you. And then I guess go to the door.
You open the door.
Sure.
Butterflies attack.
As soon as you open the door, all the butterflies turn into gold and fall to the ground.
Yeah, go ahead and pick up the 5 gold pieces. Don't you
Do you
dare
wanna
take
pick-
this away from me, Rick.
Do you want to pick up all of the gold butterflies?
I only had 5 land on
There
me.
were a bunch of butterflies in there, though.
Yes.
282 gold total. So you just murdered 282 butterflies.
I didn't
and turned them
murder
into
shit.
gold.
We didn't murder shit.
141 apiece.
So I'm at 151.
We didn't murder shit. I love it.
I'm at 156.
I was gonna have it whether we open the door or not.
They just went. Making our way down hall.
Mm-hmm.
Playing this really makes me want to reskin Khalid and do the strength-based rogue again.
So, going down the hall?
Yes, sir. Where the fuck did Rick get taken? Because he was just taken away, and then we had...
Probably by either
Peace.
a bunch of Mortys or another Rick.
As you draw nearer to this room, you hear the sounds of rattling bones. Not in a spooky way, in a fun way.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Sorry. 'Tis the season.
Spooky season.
But I would like to slowly open the door. As quietly as I can.
Stealth check.
I don't trust shit here. Fuck. You're grounded.
I want you to see that.
Nice.
The 1 and a 20.
So
Better than when I had advantage and rolled 2 nat 1s.
And what'd you get?
10.
Okay, so you're quiet. You're not quiet at all.
I'm average.
I bring down the bell curve.
Like.
Clunk, clunk, cling, clunk.
Shrieking skulls will shock your souls and send you to divine.
It's because you won't stop singing that. That's why they hear us.
A group of skeletons appear to be examining something set up on a stand between them, but you can't quite see what it is. Bone-crafted sculptures adorn the room. Or wait, is that one sculpture actually a drum set?
It's music. Go for it. I'm pretty sure like you might be able to find a trombone here.
One of the skeletons spots you and gestures wildly, beckoning you to come over. The other skeletons look over and also start gesturing. It's just fun skeletons.
Damn straight. We're gonna play some music with some skeletons.
Yep, walk over.
For dinner, I'll have spare ribs.
So you walk over?
Yeah.
They're gesturing towards a xylophone made of bones.
A xylobone.
Exactly.
Do you think if these guys were to sneak, they would just be skulking around? I would like to play the xylobone.
Once you pick up the 2 mallets, the skeletons all start running towards nearby bone instruments. There is 2 guitars, a drum set, and an upright bass, and a saxophone.
You know, trombone.
The one of them, as he gets over to the bass, he like looks over and sees you still standing there like without an instrument, and he like leads you over, and there's a bone guitar sitting there.
Nice. Shred it.
You don't know how badly I want to play the song because it starts off with xylophone. That's fine.
I need you both to make a performance check.
I don't trust any of my dice.
Ugh.
Hey. 21.
5. As you're playing, one of the skeletons that's playing guitar like walks over to you, and starts showing you like what to do. Make another check.
Cement. Don't fret about it.
Hey, there we go. 18.
As you start playing, and he like, and then he starts jamming as well. And for the next 30 minutes, there is a long, wonderful bone skeleton jam session on these wonderful bone instruments. And after the 30 minutes, the skeletons all like, and they start to walk off with their instruments, leaving the 2 instruments that you have there.
I set the mallets back down because the xylophone is too big to carry with me.
Mhm.
And if somebody else wants to play, they ought to be able to play the xylophone.
Guitar against the xylophone.
No, you can take that with you. That's big enough to take. Do you think the chords are made out of heartstrings? I'm gonna start taking psychedelics and I'll shut up. And then we continue on our way.
You continue on your way?
After the session, I'm playing the song so you can hear it. Like, it's beautiful.
So you open the door?
Mm-hmm.
Also picture a little piece of heaven.
We're so close to the butt.
Do you continue?
Yeah.
Yep.
You go through the door, through a hallway. Again, interdimensional bullshittery. This hallway is longer than it actually is.
Damn cartographers.
You gotta fit a lot on a small 2-page map.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to a door at the end of the hall.
Mm-hmm.
A distinctly earthy smell wafts towards you as you approach the door ahead. You hear snuggling and snorting, an occasional vexed grumbling sound.
I would like to try and be sneaky.
Okay.
Hey,
I like this dice.
I like these dice.
Nice.
19 and a 20, so 19.
And 24. We're a lot quieter now.
This odoriferous room is overflowing with piles of hay, long branches, and dozens of bones picked clean of meat. Feathers have formed downy beds where they've drifted into the dim corners of the room. Particularly a large pile of hay emits the snuffling sound heard before.
I'd like to creep up to the snoring pile of hay. See what's in there. Hoping that my 24's quiet.
As you get closer to the pile of hay, an enormous face emerges. It looks as though if it belongs to a barn owl, the size of a draft horse. The head tilts to the view, swivels over in an impossibly wide arc from side to side. It slowly extracts itself from the pile of hay, revealing the rest of its snowy white Ursun body. A ruff of iridescent feathers marks it as a particularly majestic female. She snuffles the air in the character's direction and gives a warm grunt.
Oh.
I would like to offer the meat from my rations. The jerky. Actually, I'm just going to offer the whole rations because I don't know the diet of an owlbear, except that the bones have been picked clean here. But She's right up there.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, because it's snowy white. She's so cute. And she has been offered rations.
She looks it over for a second. And like nuzzles you towards the nest.
I go towards the nest. Now I'm scared. Did
She tries to get you to climb in the nest.
I finally get a new mom? This one doesn't regret me. Go ahead and get in the nest.
It comes over to you and does the same.
Oh.
We both have them, okay?
Shut up.
And then it as soon as you're both in the nest, it like sort of gets between you and anything else, basically putting you in the corner, and then flops down and like becomes this huge like barrier of fur and feathers, and it and like acts like it's going to sleep, and then like its head peeks up and looks at you, and like eyes narrow for a second.
I give it scritches.
Eyes narrow, and it makes the act of like laying its head back down.
Oh.
I snuggle up to it and go to sleep. Take a nap.
She goes to sleep with you. Unfortunately, you can't sleep because, you know,
There's an owlbear laying on you.
there's an owlbear snoring,
It's fine.
and
I have a new mom.
you haven't had over 12 hours of
Oh, it's all good.
partying, so
It's all good. We needed to like just sit and relax from the fun of playing in our death metal band. The lead singer was writing Bone Man. You ready to continue? We lay here for a little bit. The snoring owlbear.
Now, how are we gonna get away?
We run. Ready?
Sure.
To the door.
you're gonna try to run to the door.
Yeah.
As the armor and all click and clanks, she and like gets up and like arms out starts swatting.
Don't be scared.
Are you still running for the door?
Yep.
Owlbear.
These bitches hurt. I remember that. Don't worry. I'll come back.
23 to hit you.
Ow, fucker. Yeah.
8. $19 damage to you.
Oh.
What? And then to the other, what she thinks is her cubbling. 19 to hit.
That hits. Just hits. Or no.
Fuck, that hurt.
Let's hope that's not 19.
18 points of damage to you
Told you they hurt.
as she like tries to swat you guys back towards the corner.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you go back to the corner or you keep running?
Disengaged to the door.
Yeah.
Since the cartographer can't seem to draw maps and these rooms are bigger than they appear.
Exactly. Because this is big enough for an owlbear to lay in it with her cubs and like
Disengaged
her
to
mate
the door.
too.
Wait a second.
Did you have uncanny dodge or whatever?
No, I have cunning action, so I can disengage and cunning action dash. Fuck you, Mom.
I'm going to disengage and use that bonus action to do healing word because holy fuck.
I don't see us getting out of this.
So you're just gonna try to go through the door?
Mm-hmm.
So I heard.
We're screwed.
So you make your run for the door.
Mm-hmm.
She gets up and like runs to the door and stands in front of it and
She has 60 foot of movement speed? Fuck!
40 feet without
Without
double
dashing. But we have to go.
She like nuzzles you back towards the nest.
I don't want to kill her. I don't want to hurt our new mom. Sometimes your couplings have to leave the nest. So I try and go scooch around.
She like uses her big paw and like like unless you just forcefully go against her, she's gonna like redirect you, and it is a bear that like flops your head back towards the nest.
Do we just need to lay here for like 12 hours?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll go back to the nest.
As you get back in the nest, as both of you get back in the nest, she slowly like meanders back over. This time she sits down and like gets right behind Keth and starts to use her claws and beak to like groom through his hair, and it's actually soothing and wonderful. It hurts a little bit as she like occasionally will hit your skin and it leaves a little scrape. No damage or anything, but like. And then after
This
doing
is
that
the
for a
most
few
care
minutes,
that I've ever gotten from a parental figure.
she like moves over next to Lion and starts doing the same thing. And then lays back down and just like lays there staring at you.
We'll be here for 12 hours. Because, I can't take another hit like that.
Nope. You knocked me down to 1. With just 1 hit.
They hit like a fucking freight train, dude.
Oh.
So you're gonna sit there and take a short rest?
Let's see.
Do you not have any dice left?
I have a deck of playing cards. Oh no, I'm out of.
I can set the nest on fire. Got any 2s? Oh no, like we'll be staying here for that nice long short rest.
Okay.
Well,
Till a long rest. So.
short
Yes.
rest until a long rest.
So she starts to
We
go
have
back to
new
sleep.
mom.
You gonna try to stealth out this time?
Were we here long enough for a short rest?
You could have used. Yeah, you can get a short rest.
Because I only have the 1 dice left.
Are you bleeding?
Oh yeah.
I will bring you up to half.
Oh, thank you.
Because that shouldn't be 10.
No, it's not 10 points. 6, 7. I would like to, as quietly as possible, get up and start making my way out of the nest.
Okay.
Stealth check again.
Yep.
11.
You slowly sneak your way around her big ass body.
Mm-hmm.
She like rolls a little bit, but you're able to make it past her and to the door.
I am going to quickly do a bless. Bless.
Is that bless or guidance?
No, I don't think it took guidance.
Bless is the one that gives you a
Plus
plus to your attacks and saving throws.
Yeah, plus-
Guidance is the one for ability checks.
It's saving throws.
Yep.
Never mind.
That's why I was like,
Yeah.
Hey, I've actually played a cleric and know these spells.
I did too. That's
They also use it a lot in second season of Critical Roles.
guidance.
Guidance.
Guidance. Guidance.
Let me give you some guidance from the traveler.
Mm-hmm.
I need to finish that season. I'm over halfway done with it.
I liked it.
So-
I also liked how they
Really
ended
good.
it.
So, what are you just gonna try to sneak out?
Yeah. Try.
Hmm.
2.
As you start to move, the clinking and clanking, she rolls again, but this time she rolls in your direction and like latches on and like cuddles you.
Have you thought
And-
about taking your armor off?
But then I'll be armless.
You're gonna get hit regardless. Now you're getting a bear hug.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't wake up, but you're now sort of cuddled a little, so it's gonna be harder to get out this time.
Leaned against the door, just
Just to try it, because why the fuck not? Do thaumaturgy to the back corner, away from the door we're trying to go to.
Oh, as you were laying in the nest, you do notice that there are like 2 to 3 hatched eggs that are like empty eggs that were in the nest.
Mm-hmm.
where's the babies?
Just empty nest.
Did she eat them?
Probably not. I will do a baby sounding owlbear coming from the door we entered in through.
Okay.
Wait, if we see the other owlbears after this, oh good, you made it past helicopter mom. This little owlbear went to college.
I will do that, and then like
Give me a deception check.
Okay.
8.
Give me a stealth check.
16.
So, as you do the sound, it does wake her up. She looks over and then like looks around, and then she and gets up like real quickly and like goes straight to you, and she like ushers you back to the nest. I rolled a nat 20 on her check for you.
Go back to the nest.
Again, she stays up for a little while now, like making sure that like, and this time like she goes over and like she starts like maneuvering stuff, which looks like bones of a person, and she's tearing like parts of it off, the what's left of the skin, and then after a couple of minutes, she comes over and and like a pellet of some sort of, and she like nudges it towards you guys.
I'm just saying, maybe try the armor off and then sneak to the door. You can put your armor on in the hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna start dusting my armor. Putting it in
Okay.
my bag.
As I'm cutting up the meat. I'm cooking it over the lamp. Little flame of the lamp that I have.
It smells horrid. It is rancid. I mean, it is something that an owl sort of digested a little bit and then like hacked back up for you.
Thanks, Mom.
After a couple of minutes,
I'm a half orc, dude.
she lays back down.
I'll wait for her to start snoring again.
Okay.
I would like to try and sneak to the door again.
Okay.
Same. Hey,
22.
19.
You're both able to sneak to the door and open the door. Do you go through it
Yeah.
Yes.
and shut the door?
And
Yeah.
close the door behind us. If we leave it open, there's a fight down the hall. We scream. Do you think Mom would come to save us?
She can fit through the door.
Yeah, fair. Let's just close the door. Go through.
So you start traveling down this long corridor.
Before I do, I'll don my armor back on.
Okay. So you take 15 minutes to do that.
Yeah.
Thinking about the good times with Albert, Mom.
Even from a distance, it's easy to
She
see
tried.
that this room wasn't intended to be easily accessed. Chunks of stone and wood lie strewn outside the door, which is riddled with broken locks. Magic wards sizzle ineffectively, their power reduced to nothing. At the same time, warm rays of light beckon you inside. You feel pushed towards the room, which might be due to the floor beginning to gently tilt toward the battered doorway.
Rick's outpost.
Maybe. Or we're gonna come through a interdimensional rift and find us at a table.
So do you keep moving forward?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And downward.
A simple wooden table bearing a small, squarish, cloth-covered object sits in the middle of the room. Patterns of scintillating green stones cover the floor and walls.
Where is Rick? I'm asking you, new DM. You're not Rick. Where is Rick?
There are chairs at this table.
No.
Examine what's on the table.
Oh yes, it is a delicious mystery, isn't it? You feel that only good things hide beneath the cloth. It's going to feel so nice to pull off that cloth. You take a moment to feel grateful for your opposable thumbs, which allow you to pull cloth off things on tables. How lucky you are.
Is this Snowball? We remove the cloth. This is... I don't know how I feel about this. This is getting weirder and weirder.
You remove the claw.
Yeah.
Removing the claw reveals a framed portrait of Rick, Beth, Summer, and Morty smiling widely. A cherry-shaped hole has been cut out of the portrait. That's it. This is what you had locked up so tight in here. Rick's weakness is his family. Absolutely impossible. He doesn't even like them. Wait. They look an awful lot like all of you. Well, that makes this easy. Now, the green stones around you all start to shake, ripple, and what you thought was floor, walls, ceiling around you turns out that it is, not. And I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw to start, and then initiative as the room uncurls to be a ginormous green dragon.
Couldn't have gone just one more little...
What do we got? Dex save.
12.
2.
You're both not prone.
Cool.
21 for the initiative.
15 for me.
Green dragon. That's a dex of blah da blah da blah da blah blah blah. What was your initiative?
19.
Okay.
With no dex bonus.
Dragon is missing its thumbs. Where is Rick?
So, you get to go first.
Mm-hmm.
The stones around the room are starting to crack. The room is moving. The dragon is making itself obvious. And as you notice all of the movement, you also notice that underneath one of the dragon's feet was a small pit.
I'd like to try and make my way over to the pit.
Inside the pit, there is a humanoid figure at the bottom of it.
Just take the daggers and try poking at the feet to get it to move. So the pit opens up.
So give me attacks.
It's going to do both attacks at the same time. A 6 and then a 13.
Miss and miss.
Yep.
As this thing has quite a lot of armor, as it is a ginormous green dragon.
Enormous fuck off dragon.
Your
Grandpa?
next.
I'm
I'm not mistaken, these things have a stupid high AC.
probably. I'm gonna do spiritual weapon. Bonus action. Have it strike at the dragon's legs where he was stabbing at.
Fuck you, dude.
Another natural 20.
Okay. Well, that's gonna hit. I mean, the HP is so ridiculous, it's not like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna fucking matter.
Yeah, but if we can free Grandpa Rick and the pit,
That's 9.
9. Oh, while you're looking down at the pit, give me a perception check. What was it? Total
2.
2. Okay. Yeah, it's some sort of figure down at the bottom of the pit.
I'm gonna move over to where he's at.
You can give me a
You guys
perception
were
check as
grounded
well.
as well.
14.
You do recognize the form of Rick Sanchez himself, dressed in wizardly garb. He is unconscious.
Yeah, how do you like that bonus action that you've already used?
Yeah.
How much damage did you do? 9? Okay. I'll keep that in mind for if you can get 100 and something else extra.
You still have your action. Make it do a dex save. I don't know. This giant fuck off dragon.
I have 1 spell slot.
That's why I was like, you can do Sacred Flame.
Oh yeah, Sacred Flame. I forgot about that one.
Because you can cancel.
Dex save.
Sacred Flame.
Dex
Raining
save?
radiance
Yeah.
from the sky. Sacred.
15. Its turn. It makes a multi-attack, which is 1 bite and 2 claws.
That's right.
Same, bro.
9 to hit.
Fine.
That misses.
11 to hit.
That also misses.
Here we go.
Oh.
18 to hit you.
That hits.
I mean, I roll a 2, a fucking 4. I got +8 to fucking hit. 2d6 plus. $17 damage.
I'm alive. Barely.
It's your turn.
How deep is the pit?
It's roughly 20 feet deep.
So, since we're level 3, I'm going to use one of my new features, which is second story work.
Okay.
I gain the ability to climb faster than normal, so climbing no longer costs extra movement. Using my bonus action to disengage, I'd like to try and climb down the pit.
Okay.
There's Grandpa Rick, and I'm trying to shake him awake.
Okay. You start shaking him, and he. You know what, Morty?
It's a fucking alien! I would assume me trying to wake him up is my action.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm 20 feet away from it, so there's that.
Cool. Just to fucking try it, using my last spell slot, healing word Rick.
Okay.
See if that wakes him up anymore.
Okay. He's at max HP. He's just drunk and belligerent.
Could I have told if he was wounded or anything like that?
I mean, I said he was unconscious. I didn't say he was wounded.
Okay, well, I'll shift it to him. So you get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Sweet.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna just try and climb down.
Okay.
Now we're all in the pit together.
At this, because of it's like basically sort of slapping him around.
Oh, that was the next one. I was like, wake the fuck up!
He has already like sort of grumbled a little bit. He fuck off, Morty. Rick is regained control, bitches, and flies out of. And the first thing that he does, other than flying out of the pit at full speed, he looks down and he goes, "You might want to cover up." Fireball.
Luckily, we're in a pit 20 feet down.
Yep.
68.
Yep. Or 86.
86.
Which would be
5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't you have like uncanny dodge or something like that?
No, that's at later level.
Is it?
Yeah. I have cunning action, second story work, and fast hands. Uncanny dodge is at level 5.
Or like evasion or something like that?
That's at level 7.
Oh.
Wait, this is Rick, and he's just gonna do a 3rd level fireball? Hey, you're right. I don't know, Morty. I can't do a Rick voice. But Morty.
The fireball hits the dragon, starts to engulf it. The dragon definitely looks pissed off. It's the dragon's turn. The dragon is now fully concentrated on Rick Sanchez flying through the air and starts to breathe a poisonous gas in a 30-foot cone. Rick must make a saving throw.
Constitution.
He succeeds.
Legendary actions.
No?
Plus 20 to all saves.
No?
Oh.
Next up is Keth.
Okay, I'm gonna start climbing back up out of the hole.
Okay.
Then stabbing the dragon in the butt.
So climbing is an athletics check.
Damn it.
And it's going to take 2 rounds to get up there because...
Oh, it doesn't cost me extra movement.
Oh, okay. So it's you'll
The
get there.
only time second story work has actually helped me. As for the athletics check, that is a 14.
Okay, you're able to climb out. And so for you, Line, as you were climbing down, all of a sudden kept like right foot and you're like, fuck. So there's your movement.
Stab it in the butt. 15.
To hit.
Yeah.
It misses.
Yeah. That one also misses.
Okay.
I don't really have much I can do.
Lion, you're up.
Cool. Bonus action, using the spiritual weapon.
Okay. What's the lightning bolt? How much damage does it
Same.
do?
It's the same thing, it's just a straight line.
Okay.
It is a 22.
That hits.
For 6, 7, 8, 9
Okay.
damage. And then Sacred Flame. So dex save.
$16.
It succeeds.
Fuck you, at least you get to hit.
Right.
Rick's turn. Rick casts lightning bolt. Dragon fails again. Oh, that's a lot of ones.
But this is Rick. Ones are obviously 6s.
Are you HP wise?
Oh, I'm bleeding.
You are bleeding?
That's only 14 damage off of that.
Mhm.
That's a lot of ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that brings the dragon down to... Okay. Dragon's turn. Does it get its poison breath? It does not. So it's gonna attack Rick 3 times. 2 misses and 1 hit. So that's a 2d. Ooh, bite does a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys got lucky that it missed the bite last time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's 2d10 plus 2d6. Poison and piercing. 20 piercing, and 8 poison. So 28 total against Rick. So Rick is down to okay. Your go.
Hey. First one is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 piercing damage from a non-magical weapon.
Oh, non-magical.
Yep.
14, you said?
Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, it actually takes 7.
Or is it not resistant to?
It's not resistant.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. And then the second
So
attack,
that's... Okay,
the second attack would have been a 23 to hit
that hits.
for another 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon. I use my spell attack, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So 15?
Misses.
Misses. Dex save.
7.
7? Well, shit. Actually, get to use it.
Yeah. 7 more rounds. You have 7 more rounds with your spiritual weapon. I think it lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Rick's turn. Rick casts another fireball.
Oh shit.
The dragon fails its save again. Yeah.
This is all a simulation, so we can learn. Rick. Get a portal gun.
That's better.
Fucking Galactic Federation. Played it for the plot.
28 damage to the dragon, which brings it to... Okay. Lots of math in me head. Dragon's turn. Does it get its poison breath back? It does not. So it swats at Rick. 2. Ooh, all 3 hit. A 1 with a critical.
Uh-oh.
Critical is 16 doubled is 32.
Mm-hmm.
Plus an additional. Okay. So Rick is down to.
Rick, you're the god of this universe. You don't have to go down.
Well, obviously he is not, as I have taken control of the.
Oh, no, he's got control back.
And so
He said so.
has. So all 3 hit. What were the other 2? 2d6. So 3.
Fucking dragon. Thankfully, in Tyria, they've gone extinct. So we think.
Ooh. Rick looks a little worse for wear.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
So the first one is going to be a 17 to hit.
That misses. Just barely misses.
Wow. So the other one is a natural 20.
That hits.
Which means
Nice.
all this gets doubled. 9, 10, 22 piercing damage. And because it was a critical, I also get Savage Attack for an additional 4, so that's 26 piercing damage.
Okay.
Go, Rogues!
Yeah, it misses.
Savage attacks with a fucking dagger.
Yeah. Deck save. Second flip.
13.
It just makes.
Rick's turn.
I was being fair, I saw the 13 first.
The dragon saves, so it takes half damage. Oh, a lot of ones there again. Shit.
The fuck, Rick?
Come on, Rick.
That's 15 damage, half.
Fuck, Rick, I thought you said you took back control.
Now it's the dragon's turn.
Dragon.
It does get its spec weapon back,
Cool.
but it's going to swat at Rick again. All 3 hit again. The bite does a lot.
Keeper of Souls is amazing.
The dragon bites Rick's body, and then tosses him up and pops him with the one claw, and then as the other one hits him, Rick drops to the ground unconscious.
Bring it back to half.
I can.
Do it.
Well, I mean, I can only do.
You're
We
up.
can't do this on our own. Cool. Both miss because 17's miss, correct?
Yep.
That's it. That was a 17 and a 17.
Do preserve life, which gives him 10,
Okay. Rick wakes up.
and then bonus action, use the miss.
Rick's turn. The
Yeah, you
dragon
can-
saves.
Of course it does.
More ones. More ones.
Do you have any potions on you?
More ones. More ones. $13 half. Dragon's turn. The dragon turns, and at the two of you, Rick and Lion, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. As
I'm still down in the pit, by the way. Like,
no, you had to come up to
oh, okay. So then, yeah.
yeah. At some point, you've come up.
Constitution.
Yeah.
8.
17.
You don't have to do it because it focuses on Rick.
Oh, I
It's-
thought you
it's-
said we both need to.
Well,
I just haven't been here.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
fine. Jeesh.
him and Rick. What'd you get?
8.
Nickelback just released a brand new music video.
This does 29.
Bye bye.
19, 20. 33.
Cool. Dead.
Like dead?
Yeah. Only my max HP is 19.
No.
I had 10.
33. Rick is down again. It's your turn.
That one definitely misses, but 19 to hit.
That hits. An 18 to hit.
9 damage.
Motherfucker.
Was that what it needed?
It had 8.
I'm a god!
Nice.
Too bad I don't have anything to heal with. So,
When you can stabilize him.
Yeah.
Try to. Anyways.
run over and go try and stabilize Rick.
Okay.
I'm a withered husk. Let's see, is it acid or is it poison?
It's poison because
Poison.
That's
black
right.
dragon is acid.
Black is acid. So yeah, I'm just a withered husk.
It's okay. You regretted me anyways, so it's not like you're losing much.
So you run over to Rick, and in typical Morty fashion, it's not a like, it's a God damn it! And you slap the shit out of him,
Come on, Grandpa, wake up!
and like as you slap him, he oh, yeah, control, hell yeah, dogs, Gygax, Rick.
I point at the husk.
All of you look around at the carnage and think, wow, Rick was the true hero all along. Long story short, I let myself get captured by a real piece of shit multidimensional entity. And not that you asked, but its name is Chad. It's been horny to capture me and put my brain in a jar for like 20 years now. Thanks to your distraction, I sabotaged his whole shit and sent him spiraling back into the last few dozen dimensions. It's wormed its way through. So needless to say, it won't be bothering me again anytime soon. Rick, in typical Rick fashion, looks very satisfied with himself. And then he starts to notice that, and he looks over and we can't have that, and like points over at the husk of lion and like it back together. And then right. And at this point, you notice that the ceiling's starting to cave in. We do have about like 30 seconds to get out of here before everything comes crumbling down and we end up trapped here for eternity. And he like pats his robes for a second and pulls out a small little gun that has a sickly green portal appear in front of him then. And he runs towards it and goes, "Last one out is a rotten man." As you exit through the portal, you find yourself sitting around a table in the Smith family dining room, including Meatface, who's of course a beloved family friend and a character we've all grown fond of over the last couple of years. And those who don't exit the dungeon, well, you could have died. You really could have died. Like, if you would have died in that dungeon, you would have died. But that's beside the point. Thanks for playing. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Take care of everything.
I am crying because we abandoned my new mom.
Keep in mind, Rick did it all. He took care of everything.
Of course.
I got to kill a dragon.
Yeah,
Nicely done.
with Rick removing like over half of his.
Shut up. Shut up. I got a really cool crit, okay?
So how did we enjoy our sessions of Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons?
That was a trip, and now I have something fun to do with characters. My mom regrets me.
Yeah, no, that was a complete trip.
I'd love to like do this with another party and actually have like a full 5 and try to do it all in one session if possible, so that it can be the like at the end of it everybody's like sitting around the table, very pissed off at at everybody.
Had to be one of those you start out with, man.
Yeah, because I mean, We did this in.
We could turn this into a drinking game. Every time you go unconscious, you have to take a shot.
Yeah.
In about 5 sessions, 5 hours, is what we did this in. Maybe 6.
Yeah. See, the biggest problem I have with this game,
Yeah,
is that you told me something.
yeah,
That your beloved character was brought into this.
right.
The baby Bjark.
No, not Bjorn.
Or not Bjark, Barrick.
Yep.
The baby Barrick is here and has gone insane because he has the knowledge that everything is a fucking game.
Yeah. So when you fight against yourselves,
Right.
at the end of it, you could be like, you could legit try to figure out who's who, and it is a wisdom check of whether you can figure it out or not, or no, an intelligence check. And my character had like, I think I got like a 19 on my intelligence, but it also states in the book that like the only way to like figure out anything is to roll a nat 20. Well, we're playing on roll 20, which is what my maps are on. So I can't fudge dice, I can't lie. I hit the button to like roll an intelligence check, and boop, 20 pops up, and my DM legit goes, "Fuck you." And a bunch of other people all attempt to roll too, and they all failed miserably. But let's see here. That's the Nothic room.
But here's the problem.
I'm about to read what it says. On a 20, if anyone is troubled by not knowing, have them roll a d20 to see if they figure it out. They can't. On a 20, the character perceives the vastness of the multiverse and the inconsequences of our tiny lives within it. You also find out that you are in a game, playing a game, being played by a game, being played by a game of a game.
So not only is baby Barrick insane, or has his psychosis snapped, there's a couple possibilities here. One, he becomes the big bad of the multiverse. Tyria gets its own version of Maldris. But here's the thing that terrifies me the most. Tyria is part of the multiverse. Of the core multiverse, which means Rick exists here and he is the smartest being in the entire world. There's a fucking Rick Sanchez on there. And if the Dark Lord is Rick Sanchez, he quit because he hopped a portal somewhere else and he could come back. So now you understand why I'm slightly terrified of these ramifications. Yeah, he needs to have a super serious game when you already know you're going to die because of there being a madman in one of the most powerful families on the entire world.
So one of my favorite things is, in this book, like, if you guys die, either A, just bring you back, like, randomly, of like, something happens, and like, you're back to life. Much with Rick of like, we can't have that. Or your new character walks through the door and it's like, where did everybody else go? And you're another dimension joining the party, and you're like, yeah, okay, sure, I'll
keep going. Yeah.
And it could be like in the room previous, like everybody else on your party died, but you're the only one left alive. So like you walk into the room and you're like, oh my god, you're all still alive? And they're all like, but you just looking at the dead corpse and looking at you. Like, those were options it gave me of like what to do when you die, and I'm like, okay. My other favorite one was, it said, have them take their character sheet, change one letter in the name, and now they're or add a number to the end of it. I'm Kev 2 or Kev 4 or Kev 5.
My name is Koth Silverson. I'm here to avenge my father.
Yeah.
Revenge myself.
What's funny is that I had a
Hide behind the stack of boards!
Exactly.
What's funny is I had a half orc at one point. My first D&D character, which is where I got this tattoo from, named Ka. Half orc. The biggest difference was he had really good stats all the way down, but I played him like a moron because it was more fun that way. And he was a barbarian, and that's the only difference.
So, one D&D session, I don't want to play D&D. I want us all to get together. I have like a bunch of Japanese snacks.
Oh yeah.
And I want us, instead of playing D&D, we're going to have like a little snack session where I present you a bunch of Japanese snacks and
I have a
see what
Japanese
these,
mukbang.
these facial expressions of what the fuck did I just eat.
As long as I don't get the fermented beans,
Uh,
I'll be fine.
I do not have any natto. It's all like actual snacks, like different
Squid
chips.
jerky.
Squid jerky's not in it, but
Oh.
it's chips and
That's Korea.
stuff like that. Actually, no, squid jerky is a
Right.
We
But
had it.
I've gotten it from Korea.
but this is all supposed to be like easily accessible for anybody to eat it across the whole world because it's from a company that ships across the world. So they're trying not to like gross people out. But there are definitely some of those where you like put it in your mouth and you're like, the fuck is that?
I know working where I did, people would come from Japan and they would bring foods and such and snacks. And there were, basically like a beef jerky, except it was a fish.
Yep.
Nice.
And we almost left one inside someone's chair just
I
to
should
see
call
what
her.
happened.
But yeah, so those are things I'd like to do sometime soon. Hopefully, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
But without further ado,
Trying to blend in.
No, I was just moving out frame.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching tonight. We're probably going to play a quick board game to kill off our next hour that we have. But due to the fact that I don't want to try and set everything up for the board game, for the stream, we're going to end the stream now. Thank you guys so much for everything that you've done. If you're watching on YouTube, you know what in the world to do. And I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. I'm Shinigami Tabris. Until next time, peace.